the bracket at 165 pounds. About number 110. So we're going to move over to 174 pound side of the bracket. It'll be Taylor Lujan, the number 8 seed from the University of Northern Iowa. His opponent from Wyoming, Hayden Hastings. Something tells me these two may have wrestled 2 weeks ago in the Big 12 tournament. I'll swear to that right now. But we're underway, 174 pounds, Hayden Hastings, Wyoming. Taylor Lujan, number 8 seed from Northern Iowa. Hastings, the number 25 seed. And Lujan with the outside trip, putting Hastings down on the mat, getting 2 points on the board. We'll take a look at Hastings first. Again, Hastings, the number 25 seed in this bracket. Redshirt freshman with a record of 25-13, as I mentioned. This is his first trip to the NCAA championships. He finished 6th place in the Big 12 conference tournament. It's from Sheridan, Wyoming. Taylor Lujan, no stranger to the NCAA championships, the number 8 seed. This is his 3rd trip here. He's a junior from Northern Iowa. Finished in 2nd place behind Jacoby Smith from Oklahoma State at the Big 12 championships. From Carrollton, Georgia, Taylor Lujan. Lujan and Hastings. And fighting at the center of the mat on mat 1. This is A.L. Hazlett bringing you the play-by-play action from the floor of the PPG Paints Arena, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome all of our friends from the Big 12 and friends from Northern Iowa and Wyoming. We've been spending some time in the same arenas recently. And Lujan putting 2 more on the board now with a 4-1 lead. Both of these wrestlers coming off of great traditions in wrestling. Lujan's coach, Doug Schwab, of course, an NCAA champion from the University of Iowa. Mark Branch is Hastings' coach. We've got a stall warning. 4-1 the bout at number 1. Again, Hastings' coach, Mark Branch, coming from Oklahoma State, 4-time All-American, 2-time national champion. Great pedigrees. And Hastings with 1 point on the escape. We've got a 4-2 bout. Hastings in on the shot, kind of a slide by, doesn't complete it. Lujan sprawls. Now Lujan with a single leg going up over the top. Hastings capturing Lujan's left leg here, and we're on the right on the edge of the circle. And head back to the center of the mat as the period expires. Lujan with a 4-2 lead. It's his choice. He doesn't even acknowledge Scott Hall. He just simply walks over, takes the bottom position. Hastings right behind him. And we're underway. 2nd period. Scott Hall on the whistle. 2 points to Lujan on the reversal. Ryan Hagen working the perimeter of the mat. Again, 2-person mechanics, 2-man mechanics. Hastings 1 point on the escape. We've got a 6-3 bout. No significant riding time at this point. However, we've got a little bit of a distance to go here in this bout. Lujan in on the single leg. Now lifting Hastings' legs, grabbing both legs as a matter of fact, and trying to expose him. 2 points for Lujan on the takedown. And he's going to cut Hastings. He does so. Hastings puts one on the board. 8-4. Lujan is just doing an excellent technical job here. He's really, really good. His technique, as Hastings is good. I think this is maybe just a little bit of an overmatch possibly, but Lujan is certainly an excellent technician. Hastings in deep on the leg. Lujan sprawling, reaching through. Now over the top. Lujan reaching over the top. And Lujan almost, in fact, I think Lujan had the cradle hooked up, gave it up. 2 points. Lujan, 1 point Hastings. And Hastings again in on the shot. He's in on a double leg now, and he pops his head out as time expires at the end of the second period. Here we go. We're going to see what he wants to do as we go to the third period, and Hastings says he'll take bottom. Lujan will take the top position. Current score of 10-5, and we had a whistle blow simultaneously on the mat just across from us on mat 2, so we're going to absorb that one. Here we go. Action underway. Lujan and Hastings. Lujan from northern Iowa. Lujan with the cradle hooked up down. He slides over the backside. And Hastings breaks the cradle. Trying to get a reverse, but Lujan comes over the top. And no change of control. No change of control whatsoever here. So we've got a 10-5 bout. 1:30 remaining, period 3. 174 pounds. Taylor Lujan, University of Northern Iowa, in control in the riding position. He cuts Hastings. Hastings gets 1 point on the release. We've got a 10-6 bout on mat number 1. Hastings in deep on the shot. Now lifting Lujan over the top, trying to turn. Lujan, however, has captured Hastings' left leg. And Lujan gets control and gets the takedown, puts 2 more points on the board. Lujan with a 6-point lead, now 7 with riding time. He cuts Hastings. Hastings puts 1 up on the board on the release. And Lujan comes behind the hips and scores 2 points for the takedown. 14-7. 19 seconds remaining. With riding time, Lujan now has a major decision. 9 seconds remaining. Lujan turns and looks over his left shoulder at the clock. And we have a winner from the University of Northern Iowa, advancing, Taylor Lujan. Another great match on mat number 1. Taylor Lujan from the University of Northern Iowa, the winner.